Hi there and welcome to the handover video for the i20 Element. Obviously you get two keys, remote central locking, so obviously the lock padlock locks the car, unlock padlock unlocks the car, and the car's locked. You just want to unlock the boot. If you press and hold the bottom boot button down for about 5 seconds, it will just unlock the boot. Okay, so we'll have a look inside the car. So seat adjustment, then you've got the bar underneath the seat to move the seat backwards and forwards. This lever here pumps the seat up or down, and then you've got this smaller lever at the back which will adjust the backrest for you. Okay, so when we climb aboard, in the driver's armrest you've got controls for all the electric windows. This button here, when it's flush, kills the power to the rear windows to stop young children playing with them, etc. And then forward of that you've got your controls for your mirrors, right or left, and that's the touchpad you use to adjust the glass. On the dashboard then you've got your headlight levels. Normal setting is 0. That should only be adjusted if you've got something really heavy in the boot or you're towing something, which will lift the front of the car up. This is your stop-start system, so if you want to turn that off you have to press that every time you start the car because it defaults to on. Stability traction control, great safety aid, should be no need for you to turn that off. And then this bottom one here, again you've got tyre deflation warning or tyre pressure system monitoring system, so if you do have a tyre that is low on pressure, it'll warn you on the dashboard, so you can then pull in at a station, make sure the pressure is okay, and if it is, just press and hold that button in and it'll reset the tyre pressures. On the steering wheel, your horn is in the centre here. On this side of the steering wheel you've got your cruise control and your trip computer buttons. On the opposite side you've got your audio controls and the Bluetooth for your phone. So what we're going to do, we're going to start the car. So to start the car you've got to fully depress the clutch. Okay, so if I just press this button here, see the cruise control light come on, and then obviously you just press that towards the set, and the information panel, as you can see in the center there. So by pressing this button here, it takes you through the menus, and then using this toggle button up and down, it'll take you through the various menus, and if you wish to reset any of those you just press and hold the OK button down. So I'll just reset everything, so everything reads 0. There we go, I'll leave it on the digital speedo. In the information screen, obviously at the bottom it shows you the outside temperature, 13 degrees, total miles the car's done, which is 13, delivery mileage, and at the top there it tells you how many miles you've got of fuel in the tank. As you can see, we need to fuel this one as it's not showing anything at the moment. You've obviously got your speedo on this side with your fuel gauge, and on the opposite side you've got your rev counter with the engine temperature gauge. Okay. Your wipers are on the right hand stalk, and again you've got an intermittent setting, so at the moment they're in the off setting. If you just move them up one, they're in intermittent, and you can vary that between short sweep and long interval between sweeps. You've still got the low and high settings. In the off position, if you just flick it down it'll just do a single sweep, and then your rear wiper is the twisty bit on the end. To wash the front windscreen, pull the stalk back towards the steering wheel. To wash the rear, push it away from the steering wheel. On the opposite stalk you've obviously got your indicators and your lights. So on the lights you've got an automatic setting, so you can just leave it in automatic, and as the light levels fall the car will put on your side lights and then your headlights. Okay, rear fog light, you twist it down to turn the rear fog light on, and twist it down again to turn the rear fog light off. Your audio controls, again you can increase or decrease the volume of the radio, or go up or down the radio stations that you've saved using those buttons there. Again, once you've linked your phone up to the car, you can take make calls all legally and hands-free with the integrated Bluetooth, and again the mode button you can change from Bluetooth audio, and again this car has got wireless Apple CarPlay, so Android Auto, so again once your phone is paired up to the car, you've got the facility to use that on the screen there. Heater controls, obviously you've got the fan speed in the middle. Okay, you've got the air direction on the left hand side, and on the right hand side it's the temperature, so obviously blue is cold, red is hot. Okay, you've also got the air conditioning button, so when that is lit, the air conditioning is on, and that one there is to recirculate the air within the cabin as opposed to taking it from outside. And this middle one here, if you press that in, that's the heated rear screen. Below that you've got a couple of USB, you've got a USB power, and you've got a USB media socket, and you've got a normal charging socket just there as well, and 6-speed manual gearbox. So again, reverse, there's just a little collar there that you lift up across and forward, and as soon as you select reverse, obviously your rear sensors become active and your rear camera becomes active as well. Okay, drive mode, again if I press that, you'll see on the dashboard you've got comfort mode or sport mode, so I'm going to leave it in comfort mode. Okay, sport mode just sharpens up the throttle response, obviously does use a little bit more fuel, but nothing massive. Central locking, when you start to drive away, the car will automatically lock itself. When you take the key out, it will automatically unlock itself. However, if you need to unlock the doors to let someone in or out, then your central locking button is there and your hazard lights are there. Okay, if you need to adjust the steering wheel, little lever on the left hand side here, just fold that down, move the steering wheel up and down, and then obviously tighten it back up before you drive away. Now with your radio etc, that's the on off button, so we can rotate it. So if I just press for radio at the moment, volume, sorry, it's changed the, so this one is on and off, and the volume, but again you can adjust the volume by using this as well. Okay, so if you want to store anything on your favorites, then just press the star. Okay, and if you want the next radio station, you can go to list, say you want radio 2, again press the star again, back to favorites, and as you can see we've got radio 1, radio 2. That return arrow always gets you back to your previous screen, so if you want to list it again, we'll go to radio 3, then we'll have radio 4 as well, and again you can just scroll up and down when you're on the list. There we go, so we've got a good selection there. Okay, and if I press that return arrow, it'll take you back to the main sort of home screen. So if I use this button here now, what it will do is toggle through the saved radio stations that you've got. Now to pair your phone up to the car, you can go to settings. No, we don't, they've changed that. Oh sorry, device connection, and then Bluetooth connections, and that's how you set up the phone. Add new. Little house in the corner there, if I press that, it takes you back to the what we call the home button. Alright, okay, so to turn the radio off, just press that in, and if you want to turn the whole screen and everything off, just press and hold that in, and it turns the whole screen off. Now your fuel filler tank is on the passenger side. Okay, so what we'll do is we'll just turn the car off and we'll just have a walk around there. And as long as the car is unlocked, just give it a quick press and it pops open, and it's the normal unleaded in there. And then just inside the boot, obviously you've got your parcel shelf where there is storage, as you can see, or you can just pull that out and have it in its normal position, which is easier said than done with one arm, but easier with two arms. And then under the boot floor there, you've got your tyre inflation kit. So there we have it. Hope you enjoy this brief video, and obviously if you watch this prior to you collecting the car, if you have any questions, then obviously I can assist you. Thanks very much.